Hey, what's up? Let's talk about the problem with the idea of just start. Whatever it is that you want to start. You want to start exercising, you want to start a new business, you want to start a side hustle, you want to start your own hustle, you want to start looking for a job, you want to start looking for a new group of friends, girlfriend, boyfriend, someone to get serious with, or whatever it is that you're going to start. Anything. Start a new position, start a new career, everything. Just totally just change whatever it is that you're doing to get started on something else. They have the idea of, you just got to start, bro. You just got to start, and then on the way, you'll learn along the way. Very true. You will. I can pretty much start anything that interests me, and I'll get pretty good at it pretty quick, and I'll make some progress pretty quick. That's been the story of my life. Everything from, man, I'm finding really a big interest in playing marbles. I got good at playing marbles. Really good? No. That's where the issue starts. I'll get to the solution in a bit. And that was with anything. As a young kiddo, it was like, oh, I'm finding breakdancing really attractive. I got okay at it. Really good? No. But enough to participate. Same with sports. Really good? No. Those are even one of my lower tier ones that I didn't even get pretty good. I got below pretty good, but enough to participate. Starting anything on the outside is real. It's a good idea. It's a good concept. Just start. You'll start getting your beak wet. You'll start figuring out how this works, especially if you have an interest in it. It's really tough when they're trying to put you through a system that you have no interest in. It doesn't make any sense. It's boring. But for some reason or another, they tell you that if you do it, you'll be successful. Then you do it because, like, well, you know, I do want success. I mean, you have a certain level of logic that tells you, yeah, of course I want to be successful. Of course I want to do the things. Of course I want to check off the boxes. And then you go through that whole program for 12 years, add 4 more after that. And then you're like unfulfilled and like, this ain't success. This is about as boring as what I was doing for the last 16 years or 15 years, whatever. The thing is that I figured out that everything I tried, I mean, I know I took you back to like marbles and breakdancing and even, you know, talking to girls, and it's just practice and you get better. Practice and you get better. But how better? How good? Now, if you're one of those rare individuals that no matter what you do, you get really good at really fast, like anything that you try, you're like skyrocket, and you're like, wow, how'd you get so good? There's still maybe something missing, this element of it. It's the confianza, it's what you get rewarded for the discipline, it's the confidence, the self-confidence, the self-love, the relationship with yourself, the self-trust, working on you first. That was a huge missing piece. Now everything, I mean, when I figured that out just a few months ago, and I applied it right away. I was like, really? Confidence? I thought I had confidence. I talked about it here before. I'll probably keep on making these videos that are very similar because it was just so powerful for me. I study other people and I watch other people. It's like, well, why did they like super successful and they didn't seem to work on themselves first? Oh, that's why they're depressed. Oh, that's why they're fulfilled. Oh, that's why they're sad. They're really good at this and they have a lot of success in other things that just follow that kind of success. But they're alone, or they end up later on revealing that just life is not happy for them. It's like, really? And then you apply this concept. It's like, well, because you have no confidence, you have no self-love, you can't give what you don't have, you don't have no discipline. And how'd they get that good? They were gifted. They were gifted. Just like I believe that my gift is you can get started on anything that you like and anything that you find attractive, and you'll get pretty good at it. Like I would get like, wow, how'd you do that? Like, I don't know, I just did it. But inside I'm like, fuck, I'm still unfulfilled. This is not success. I know there's way more. My vision of success is, this ain't shit. I mean, don't get me wrong, I appreciate what I have accomplished and what I do have, it brings me just so much joy and melts my heart of everything that I've been able to accomplish in the first half of my life. But like in my imagination, man, this is just my feet wet. There's so much more. And I always wondered, how do I get to the so much more? How does that happen? Finally figured it out. It's that confidence. It's earning the confidence. Before you start anything else, this is coming from a dude that can pretty much start anything he finds interest in, and I could get pretty good at it. I've tried to do stuff that I have no interest in, and that's, like I said, it's still, I'll get it done, but, oh man, I'm so distracted. I'll start finding something else within that thing that I find interest in, and I get good at it. Imagination is like, I got a crazy imagination. I love my imagination. That's just something that's a gift. Again, a gift. You got that with the person that finds interest in things and gets pretty good at them pretty fast. It's a really beast combination to have. But again, because I had no confidence, I could never get past pretty good. I'd see other people just pass me by. Like, I would always wonder, how the hell did he get so good? He must be gifted. How did this person get? Wow, look how far he took his business. We're in the same business. He started after me with less than me. And I know I have more imagination. I got more creativity, more this, more this. I would go through the list, not in a bragging vibe, but more in my scratch my head. What the fuck, bro? What's going on here? And once I found out and I applied it and it worked, that before you just start whatever it is that you like, I would highly recommend that you just start on getting better at being you. You could only do things as good as you are at being you. Well, how do you know I'm not that good at being me? Well, how much confidence do you have? Not courage. Not, I'm down to do anything. I didn't say how down you are. I didn't say how high your socks are. Because the higher the socks, the downer the fool. I didn't say how down you were, how much courage you had, how much confidence. Confidence is also known as self-love. How much do you love yourself? How much do you respect yourself? How much can you count on yourself? How much do you take care of yourself? Like, no, well, I take a shower every day, I got nice stuff, whatever. No, but the basic fundamentals of the way one takes care of themselves is, do you exercise multiple times a day? Not work, because you can work at like a very demanding job. I've done it. But do you set aside any exercise exclusively for you, outside of work? Maybe you can mix it into work. That could be a hack. But I think it's important where you're not getting compensated in any way for the result that you're providing from the work. 5 push-ups, 2 push-ups, exclusively for you. This is for me. This is to build my discipline, because that's what exercise does. It builds discipline. Like, no, well, I don't do any exercise. I don't exercise. I don't go to the gym. I didn't say go to the gym. I just said exercise. Do you go for a walk every day? A quick walk. I call them quick walks now. Something that just came up with not too long ago that I found big benefit in. Just when you park it at any grocery store, you got to go get groceries, or you got to go get, whatever. Park it, then before you go to your store, before you go get what you get, go walk to the end of the row and then come back in a brisk walk. And this is my exercise. This is to raise my vibe. This is to show gratitude that I exist. That's building that's earning confidence, because you earn confidence. Confidence is a gift that we get from a higher power. Discipline we build like a muscle. Discipline, you have full control of how much discipline you have. Well, how do you build discipline? Doing the things that you don't want to do when you don't want to do them, but you know that you should. A quick walk. I'm tired. It's hot. I don't want to sweat in my brand new 501s. I don't want to put too much miles on my Jordan. I don't want to get sweaty in my new white tee. I know you don't. Perfect opportunity to build discipline. Do it anyways. Why? Because I want to build love for myself. I want to build discipline. You go, guaranteed. That moment, it's not going to be like, well, I'll do it for 6 months and then see what happens. Go for the walk with the intention to build confidence, to build discipline, to be grateful, to raise your vibe, to be grateful that you exist that day, that your body's functioning enough to allow you to take that walk. I'm so grateful. All selfish. I'm grateful that I could think about walking, and my brain does all kinds of stuff that sends all kinds of information to all these muscles and nerves and everything, and I'm able to go for this walk. My heart's pumping, my lungs work, I can see where I'm going, I can breathe, I can taste the air, I can smell the air, I can hear the birds, I can hear everything, and just going my God, I'm so freaking thankful for this walk to the end of the row and back in a quick status. Put the hurry upness on, not just to chill on your phone. Put the phone away, and this walk is exclusively for me. To be grateful for my existence and to raise my vibration, my frequency, my attitude, my mindset, my vibe. You've heard it. What's your vibe? Whatever. It's all the same thing. You raise your vibe, you raise your energy, you raise your frequency, you raise your attitude, you raise your vibration. You'll have better thoughts, better feelings, you'll feel better, and better actions. Now your vibration is high. Now you're showing gratefulness. Now you've built a little bit more discipline than you had before you did the walk. Guess what else goes up? Your confidence, your confianza, your self-confidence, your self-love, your respect for self, your relationship that you have with you. You're trustworthy. You're disciplined. Yeah, you do the things that you don't want to do when you don't want to do them for you first. That's the movement, me first. Everything I do is for me first, because I want to bring more of me to all my loved ones. I want to bring a more valuable me to you. But you got to love yourself first. You got to be so like, damn, I respect this fool so much. I admire him. I respect him. That's it. That's your purpose. To become the version of you that you respect and admire, that you look in the mirror and say, good job. You're killing it. Oh, with work, with the things that you have, with all the toys, with all the properties, with the houses, with the job, with your position. Oh, man, that's external. In here, what do you look like? What do you look like? Are you lean? Lean takes discipline. Not eating all that good food. Eating only the right food. Setting yourself up where you could eat anything but anything in a moderate fashion, in a way that is working with your body, so your body can function the way it should, because you're thankful for borrowing that body that sustains your life, that allows you to exist. Work on that first. Exercise. Track your food. Download a macro app. Chronometer. Love that shit. Easy to use. Tells you exactly what you should, how much you eat, how much you should eat, what you should eat. And if you eat it anyways, at least you see, like, man, okay, dang, that didn't work. I didn't follow it. You'll see the benefits. What does dieting do? Dieting just allows the voice of your conscience to get louder. Your conscience has been telling you for a long ass time what you should be doing and what you shouldn't be doing. We ignore it most of the time because we're never taught to listen to our conscience. But when we feel like shit and regret, I shouldn't have said that. I shouldn't have thought that. I shouldn't have ate that. I shouldn't have slept in. I shouldn't have left so late. That feeling of regret, that's your conscience punishing you for messing up, for not listening. I was trying to tell you what to do so you wouldn't be in this jam, but your ass didn't listen, so now you will be punished. That feeling is being sent by me, your conscience, which is why you feel regret. And nothing productive will take place while you're going through regret. You won't have your way during regret. You'll have that nasty, tingly, cold feeling in your stomach, that taste in your mouth, that pressure in your chest, that knot in your throat. Like, fuck, I fucked up. Yeah, you did. And I was trying to tell you what to do and what not to do so you wouldn't feel like this, but your ass didn't listen. That's your conscience. Guess what? When things are going beast and about it and everything's going your way, it's because you've been listening to your conscience. But you don't ever take the time to say, hey, good job, conscience. Thanks for giving me the cheat note. Thanks for giving me the play-by-play instructions. You think it's all you. If you listen to the voice of your conscience, which you make it louder by tracking your food and limiting your food intake and not eating whatever your heart, or in this case, your stomach or your mouth desires, you'll raise the voice of your conscience. That's how you start working on you first. Me first. Work on you first. The functionality of you internally. Mind, body, soul. Exercise, diet, wake up time. Wake up early. Wake up at an uncomfortable time. I won't wake up early because you could already be waking up early because your job is that kind of job and you work far away. You already get up at 4. Hats off to you. But what's uncomfortable? What time do you wake up on your day off? What time do you wake up because you have to for work? Well, I wake up at 3:30 for work. All right, well, wake up at 3:20. Those 10 minutes are for you. You could prep your food a little bit better. You could exercise in the morning. I suggest exercising twice a day. Once in the morning and once before you go to sleep. At your home gym. I don't have a home gym. Yes, you do. It's a little piece of floor that's right next to your bed. That's your home gym right there. And then during the day, if you ever feel some type of way, you can bust a couple push-ups wherever you're at, up against the table so you don't have to touch the floor. That'll raise your vibration. Or use the solution that I found recently, the quick walk. That'll raise your vibration like that. Go for a quick walk wherever you're at. Just like, oh, you could even play like, oh, I forgot something in my car. Let me go in my car real quick. Pretend like you're going to go get something from your car in a quick walk with the intention for what? To raise my vibration, to be grateful for my existence. Your vibe will go up. Your mood will change. It's thoughts, feelings, actions. Your thoughts will go up. Your feelings will go up. Your mood, and your actions. You'll do things in a better way. That's how it works. You raise your frequency, your vibe, your attitude, your vibration. It's all the same thing. By what? By being disciplined. You do that for 1, 2, 3 days, you'll feel amazing. Why? Because your confidence goes up. The relationship, you've strengthened the relationship with yourself. By doing this, you're gifted confidence. Now you're like, dang, this is what confidence feels like. Where you could just stand there and you're just glowing. You're just like, hell yeah. Because I've been doing it. You've been doing what? The things that you don't want to do when you don't want to do them, but you know that you should. You've been checking off the boxes of the to-do list that your conscience has been trying to shove in your face all your life, but you've been ignoring. So you raise the voice of your conscience. You make the voice of your conscience clear by doing those things. Exercise, diet. Wake up early so you have more time during the day to be thankful, to do the exercise, to prepare your food. Wake up at an uncomfortable time and drop your vices. What's my vice? I don't smoke. I don't gamble. I don't do drugs. What's a vice? Is that thing you go do when you're not feeling good, when things are not going your way, when I need to go do that thing. I'm having a long day. I'm having a tough day. This person made me feel this way. What do you go do? Do you scroll social media for hours? Do you go take a nap? Do you go talk shit? Do you go eat 4, 5, 6 chocolate bars? Do you go on your computer and watch videos? What do you do to escape? That's your vice. And that thing that you do is not necessarily bad, but what's bad for you is the fact that you're using it to run away from your problems when you should be facing your problems. Because problems are an opportunity to grow. Problems are uphill. Problems are not easy. If you run away from them, again, you're not doing the thing, facing your problem, that you don't want to do when you don't want to do it, but you know that you should. Instead, you go pleasure chase, instant gratification, and go do that thing that makes me feel better. Instead of doing the thing, facing the thing that's giving you issues, that's giving you a challenge. But you can't do it because you have no discipline, because you've never built discipline. Discipline is built by doing those other things that I was telling you. That's creating your own issues. I'm hungry, but I'm going to eat in a structured way. That's an issue, but it's helping you build what? Discipline. exercise, the whole sweaty, tired, I already worked a lot, whatever, you don't want to do it, but you do it anyways. Discipline. It's an issue, but you just see it as a self-inflicted issue. You face it, you do it, you win. Discipline goes up, so does confidence. That's going to happen with your problems too. When you face them and you don't avoid them and run away from them and pleasure chase to your vice, whatever that thing is, it doesn't have to be like a gasp, you do that. It could be something as working more. That could be a vice. I'm going to go turn on my computer to get to work. What? I'm emailing people. What? I'm editing. What? I'm doing this. That could be a vice if you're using it to escape the fact that you have to go face your issues. Once you build a little bit of discipline by your self-inflicted issues, the diet, the exercise, the wake-up time, you'll be able to have the strength, discipline, and confidence to face your bigger issues, the one that life has thrown at you. So now you build even more of a relationship with yourself. You build more discipline. Dang, I didn't want to deal with that issue, but I did, and I solved it. Put a ball on it. That's it's boxed up. It's behind me. It's solved. Discipline what? Goes up. So does what? Confidence. See how much discipline and confidence you have now because you've been working on yourself first? It's me first. Work on you first. Now you have a tremendous amount of discipline, a tremendous amount of confidence, or more than you had yesterday, because this stuff goes fast. You start building this quick. Now you have that. Now guess what? Now just start. Now the just start does apply, does work, because now you're a disciplined person. Now you're a person that has confidence. Now you're trustworthy. Now you're going to do the things that you don't want to do when you don't want to do them, but you know that you should, in that new thing that you're trying. And since you're being a better version of you, you're going to bring that valuable person to that next thing that you're trying. Once you start working on yourself first, you're going to become a better version of you. So anything that you try after that, that new business, that new job, that new position, that new career, that new relationship, that new place to live, anything that you do, you're going to do it better because you became better first. So just start, but start with you. Exercise, diet, wake up time, find and remove your vices, and start paying attention to the voice of your conscience.